What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday. Now, today's video is not, I guess, 100% Rogue. The idea is Rogue for sure. That is playing the new Noibat with Garbodor. Now, this is actually was suggested by my friend Kenny. He posted on Fan Friday. I thought the idea was really cool and interesting, so I thought, you know, why not play that for Rogue Tuesday no matter what? And so today we're playing this new Noibat Garbodor deck. So we know Garbodor does. It's not new, right? We got Trash Lands, 20 times the amount of item cards in your opponent's discard pile. We also have the one Garbodor Toxin to shut down abilities. Nothing new there. Lele helps set up one Wonder Tag. You only need the one because you have Tool and Garbodor. You should be shut down your opponent. And one Mewtwo for that Psychic attack if you need to, like, shut down a Buzzwole real quick. Like, if a Buzzwole gets powered up by Beast Ring, whatever thing, you just Psychic for the knockout. But the main guy here is going to be Noibat. So, when your opponent knows you're playing Garbodor, they're going to purposely not play the item cards. To keep their hand full and not use item cards. Be smart. It's a good idea. But now with the new Noibat, you have Destructive Sound. Your opponent reveals their hand, discard all item cards you find there. So now we're going to put the item cards in their discard pile and hopefully power up our Garbodor that way. It's a really cool idea, I think, for sure. Now, to help power this up, we have cards like Crush Hammer, Flip a Coin of Heads, discard energy, and Enhanced Hammer. Now, you're asking, why are we playing these cards? Well, that way your opponent has to get a new hand. They have to dig for more energy cards. They got to find, you know, a new energy attach, a new special energy attach, whatever. If they have the energies, they're never going to play their supporter cards to get more cards in their hand, which means Noibat's very not that useful. So get the Noibat to do more, get the hammers to discard energy so that we can make them play more supporter cards, so Noibat can discard more item cards. 3 Mysterious Treasures to find those Psychic Pokemon. We have a bunch of here. 1 Stretcher, 1 Special Charge, 1 Super Rod. The Stretcher give back your Pokemon. The Special Charge is to give back your energies, and the Super Rod is for Pokemon or basic energies. Of course, Special Charge is for special energies. Of course, that's special and its name. For Ultra Ball and 3 Mysterious Treasures. You could go 4-3, doesn't really matter. The only Pokemon you really can't find with Mysterious Treasures is the Noibat. You could maybe cut these for a Nest Ball, but then you can't find the Garbodors. I rather have a bunch of outlets to get Garbodor, which is why we're doing that way. 2 Perilous City, put your opponent out of 3 cards. We have 4 Cynthia, 4 Guzma, 4 N, and 3 Sycamore. Just trying to play the most we can out of the supporter cards. Trying to have as much draw power as possible. We got 11 here, 4 Cynthia, 4 N, and 3 Sycamore. Leaves us 11 outs to draw into our cards, which should help us out every turn. 4 Floats to give that free treat just when he gets stuck in the axe spot, and plus to get that Garbatox and Garbodor. We could have maybe played more, but I hope we don't need them. I'm hoping like the Garbatox is really not that useful, but if we do need it, we'll see. We'll just find out what happens, right? 4 DCE because Noibat needs a DCE for that Destructive Sound, and 5 Psychic Energy. And that's going to be the deck. There's no bridge in here. I think we're fine without it. Plus, I don't want to drop that one of Lele pretty early. So let's save this. I literally just built this deck. We're going to try it out today. Try this new kind of thing. What deck box did we just pick? Alright, so let's go Noibat, Garbodor. There we go. Alright, so click save, save it our deck. We'll go to versus, and let's see what happens here, guys. So, say standard, go down, GHKL, and there's Noibat Garbodor. Alright, so play. Let's see, what do we find here? We're playing against a Era 2110. Looks like they're playing a fighting deck, which is what we want to see. Now, the thing we kind of have to worry about is a Lycanroc. We don't have Lycanroc for weakness, but that's fine. We won the coin flip, give us a turn to set up, but also he can pretty much knock out a Noibat pretty easily as well. So that's the scary thing about this deck. Noibat only has 50 HP, can easily be knocked out. So press done. We'll put down the Trubbish, press done, and let's see what do they have in their hand. All right, well, I guess we can't see it until they actually found a mulligan or found a Pokemon. So let's see. Ooh, it's a Gardevoir deck? Maybe? Oh, this probably is not that good for us because they have the Twilight GX tech, which is very scary for us, for sure. Yeah, we'll drop a mulligan. There's a Rescue Stretcher, and there's an Eevee. Is this Sylveon? Alright, so Mysterious Treasure, put the N in our deck to grab another Trubbish. We have 2 Trubbish price, good. We have 4 Noibats, okay, so grab the Trubbish. Put down the Trubbish, put a Flush on the active, and play a Cynthia. Get a new hand of 6. Let's see what do we find with the Cynthia. We'll look for the Noibats. Now, the good thing about this is he's really not going to take any knockouts. Put the Noibat down and press done. I guess we could have retreated. Don't know why we didn't retreat. It probably would have been a little bit smarter. That way, if he does discard a Flowstone, we can have a way to retreat. But if you discard the Flowstone, that's 1 item card discard pile. There's a Fear Energy going to the active. We'll see the energy evolution. Going to find themselves a Sylveon. Now, the thing here is, do we really need the Garbodor? I don't think so. Garbodor doesn't seem that very useful, for sure. But with Sylveon, he is going to have a bunch of item cards in his hand. Sylveon's known to do that, the puzzles and everything like that. So let's see what new 6 cards we find here. Maybe find there's a Crush Hammer, but no DC in our hand right now. There's a Routes. Oh, so it's a... Is it a Sylveon... Is it a Sylveon... What is it? A Sylveon Gardevoir deck? Or is it just Sylveon and they just happen to have, like, the 101 Guardy in their deck? I don't know. I think regardless, we're going to end here just to get the play out of their hand. Okay, 3 cards going to hand up to our turn. We get a Guzma. So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard the N and Guzma. I'm going to keep as much resources. Oh, no, I meant to, oh, no. Okay, no, this is fine. This actually might be fine to find the DCE because we could discard the cards he got. So grab the Garbodor, put down the Garbodor. We'll play Crushing Hammer. Tails, and we'll play Cynthia. We're looking for a DCE this turn. Let's see here. And we don't hit one. Alright, so put down a Noibat. More retreat into Trubbish. And just pass. No DCE. If we had DCE, we could have got rid of the rare candy in his hand. Yep. Oh, man, that would have been a good card to discard. Alright, so there's a Gardevoir coming down. Okay. Let's see what else do they have here. Yeah, there's a DC going to the active. We might see a Please maybe? Cynthia, okay. But if he please, what does he put in there? He might just take the knockout here, which is not too bad as well. There's a Rangaroo coming down, okay. There's a Feeble, get rid of the Floodstone, okay. We'll see an Ultra Ball. Okay, so how many cards has he discarded? The bad thing is we have 2 of our guys discarded. So he has 2 to discard, okay. There's a Routes, okay. There's a Routes and a Choice Band going to the Guardian. We'll see a Instruct for 4. Man, or 3, sorry. Why do I think 4? So 3 new cards. There's a Seeker Spring being attached to the Gardevoir. Well, this is unfortunate. Okay. There's a Fairy Wind for the knockout. Going down to 5 price cards. Alright, so there's Noibat. On our turn. We get a DCE. Great, the next card is a DCE. So put a DC right here. We will... We have 2 of our Trubbish's prize, which is fairly annoying. We could... I think we have to dig here, right? So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard the Garb Mysterious Treasure. Just to find another Noibat. Put that down in just second one for a new hand. We're looking for E-Hammer and a Fairy Energy and a Floatstone. So put that down, play this Sycamore, discard hand, draw 7 cards. There's an E-Hammer, so we'll E-Hammer the active DCE. We'll Floatstone the Garb. And we'll go for the Destructive Sound. Alright, so we get 1. Alright, so discard the Ultra Ball, so he has a... What is it? Oh, I forgot. Alright, I forgot cards in there. Was it a Bridget and a Glade? I think that's what it was, right? So there's a Bridget, okay. Let's see. Okay, it's found those 2 guys coming down, alright. Let's see. There's a Magic Ribbon. Go put 3 cards in his hand. Now, he can't put item cards in there. He probably found a supporter card or something else, most likely, because we have the Destructive Sound. We keep doing that over and over again. So I imagine we're going to see 3 non-item cards going there. Maybe like an Energy, maybe a supporter card, and then maybe like a Glade or the middle stage guy. So on to our turn. We get a Super Rod. Okay, so Super Rod's pretty good here. We can get back the Trubbish and Garbodor. We can Ultra Ball, discard the Sycamore and Sycamore to find a Trubbish. We'll put down the Trubbish and Cynthia. I want to keep the Mysterious Treasure just in case we want to play it later on. So Cynthia. Regardless, we're probably going to discard the supporter cards. There's a Crushing Hammer in our hand. So play the Crushing Hammer. Heads. We'll discard the energy off the active. We'll Perilous Seed our opponent down to 3. Okay. So now they discard 2. Probably the Mewtwo and Routes, most likely, is what I would discard if I was him. I don't think anything else is really that useful in his hand. So Mewtwo and the Routes, okay. And we'll go here, we'll go for the Destructive Sound, like I said. I don't think there's going to be any item cards in here. Pretty crazy to see that. Oh, a Max Potion. Okay, really? Okay. So on our opponent's turn, maybe we should discard the Fairy Energy off the Garbodor. Okay, DCE there. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a Guzma. Gonna bring up our Trubbish. Send up his Gardevoir. Alright, so if it works for the knockout, doing 90 damage. Goes down to 4. We'll send up the Garbodor. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 2 Crush Namers. Okay, there's a Mysterious Treasure. Let's put a DC on this guy. We'll go for N. Put him down to 4, but hopefully he puts more 4 item cards in his deck. And there's a Crush Namer and a Enhanced Tamer. So if this heads is like on the Crush Namer, really nice here. And heads. Alright, so we're going to discard the Fairy Energy off the active. We'll go for E-Hammer. Discard the DC off the active. We will retreat into the Noibat. Do we Stretcher the Trubbish in our hand? I think we have to, kind of. Alright. So bring the Trubbish so that we can try to get the Garbodor down the following turn. So put down the Trubbish. We'll go for Destructive Sound. Let's see what's all in there. Okay, so he's going to get a Fairy Energy attachment. Discard an Ultra Ball, okay. So let's see. There's a Fairy Energy be attached. There's a Sycamore. Okay, let's see. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. Still not even close enough. So Field Blower, so 7 now, okay. 140, but as soon as we get rid of these energies, he's just going to like Twilight GX 10 item cards back to his deck, right? So this is 90, okay. We'll set up a Noibat. On our turn, get a Tapu Lele. So we'll put down the Tapu Lele. We'll Wonder Tag, yes. We'll find a Cynthia. Because I want to keep it at a large hand size. So that way you can maybe go for this big old, whatever the heck it's called. Put a DC here, and it'll go for Cynthia, get into a hand of 6. Alright, so let's see what we find with the Cynthia. Hopefully it's something good. Okay, there's a Floatstone. We put a Floatstone on the Garb. And, yeah, no. Okay, this, yeah, that's fine. We'll go over to Destructive Sound here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's see. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're doing 200 right now, which doesn't knock out the Guardy just yet. There's a Fairy to the bench. Curly, okay. There's a Twilight GX. Alright, so my plan of attack right now is to actually bring up this Ringaroo and hope he can't get stuck in the X spot for a little while. He's going to put 10 item cards in his deck. How many energies has he played? He's definitely put the Super Out back in his deck. He's down 2 DCs. Does he? Oh, he's down 3 DCs. Is he putting DCs back in his deck? That's another question. All right, let's see what 10 cards he puts in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 2 DCs, 2 N, a Super Rod. Okay, Max Potion as well. I don't care about the Max Potion really. So there's a Garbodor. Let's put in the Garbodor. 1, 4. Oh man, 4 cards. Great. So Guzma, bring up the Ringaroo. Put down the Noibat. And we'll go for a Destructive. I don't think there's anything in there, really, that I remember. Yeah, there's a Guzma Bridge. Oh, so he's visiting. Okay, I think this game's pretty much lost, right? Yeah, there's a Guzma Bring up our Noibat. He goes out of 2 prize cards. Infinite Force for the knockout. Okay. Now, we could Guzma bring back up the Ringaroo, but I really don't know how useful that's going to be, unfortunately. That's all we can really hope for, though, right? So, send the Garb. On our turn, we will Guzma bring up his Ringaroo, back up the active. We'll send up our Noibat. Put a Psychic Energy in the Lele, and go for Destructive Sound. Okay, so we discard a Max Potion. Alrighty, so 3, 4, 5. So, doing 100. There's an Eevee. There's a Bridget, okay. See here, gonna find nothing. Probably see a pass. Alright, so what we get? Give me in. There's a DCE. I'm gonna get Guzmas over. So we're down 3 Guzmas. That's not good. Well, I guess we'll go for another Destructive. I'm scared to keep touching the energies to Tapu Lele because like Guardy can just abuse it then. So Destructive Sound. Alright, so Sylveon and Guardy in his hand. Yeah, Gardevoir. Alright. I wish we had like an Oricorio right now to do damage to the bench guy. So there's a Choice Band. Okay. So his other hand card in his hand is Guardy. There's an N. Alright, so put down Mewtwo. I'm going to put a Psychic Energy on the Garb. And play an N. We might deck ourselves out. Yeah, we're going to deck out. Oops. We have 3 cards left. So Crush Hammer. Head, so discard the Fair Energy here. 3, 4, 5. So we still don't have enough. So I'm going to Destructive Sound. Yeah, we're probably going to, like, deck out, though. No! So 4 Cynthia, 4 in. Oh, we have no way to get back into we're pretty much going to lose. Alright, Fair Energy there. We'll see a pass. Okay. There's a Floatstone. I guess we have to start attacking. I mean, we're going to lose anyway. Unless he ends us. Yep, that's all we can really do here. I'm going to go for Trash Lunch. It really doesn't matter. We're probably going to lose this game now. We're going to deck out. The Twilight GX definitely hurt us. Like, that was a bad card. Alright, so our opponents, I mean, it kind of worked, right? We have 2 Troubleshoots prize, which definitely hurt us. The Garbodor and Garbodor definitely put some work in. But, yeah. There's a Rouse coming down, okay. We're going to take a Knockout. Alright. Mysterious Treasure, Trash Lunch for the Knockout. Go down to 5 prize cards. But there's no way we're doing 230 this turn. There's like no way possible. So Trubbish, thank you Trubbish for joining the team. Thank you, sir. Here comes Guardy. Alright, onto our opponent's turn. Right now he's only to his 60, so he's not knocking us out, but we do have 1 card left. Rare King of the Guardy. Okay, that's another card in this card pile. Swinging for 120 now. Infinite Force for 60, but that's pretty much going to be game there. I mean, this is actually pretty cool because we can put a DC on this guy and go for the good old Acid Spray. Tails, it doesn't matter. We lose. We lost. We decked out. Alright, so whatever. He takes a knockout. Alright, so game number 2. Hopefully nobody gets into the Guardy deck. Obviously the deck is built for like Buzzwole, right? Because Buzzwole is like all the hype and all the Malamar decks as well. Like those are definitely the 2 biggest decks. This deck should, in theory, destroy those 2 decks, but we never know on what we're playing these games because we don't know what we're playing against. Like Superior Chris, I mean, he has a wider Psychic colors. I don't think this is the decks we're talking about here. I think this is some random deck. I think it will beat the meta though, like the good old, like I said, the Malamar deck. It's going to be the Buzzwole decks. Oh my goodness. We start with our Lele and no supporter card. This is like the worst thing to happen. We do have Mysterious Treasure, which will allow us to find a Trubbish this turn. But outside of that, our hand is really bad, unfortunately. So, starts a Rangaroo. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything. There's a Brooklet Hill. Okay, and there's a, what is this? A Froakie. Oh, a Greninja deck. How lovely. Alright, so on our turn, we get a special charge. Lovely. We get Brooklet Hill for nothing. Okay, so we have all our Trubbishes. We have all our Garbodors. We have 2 Noibats prized. Super Rods in here. Okay, a Stretcher. It looks like the Stretcher's in hand. Okay, so press. Done. We will Mysterious Treasure. I wonder if he plays Special Energies. Most likely. So I'm going to discard a Psychic Energy to get a Trubbish. Put down the Trubbish. Play Crush Hammer. Discard that energy. Put a Psychic and just pass. Okay. So, let's see what else. Man, I can't believe last game price 2 Trubbishes. This game price 2 Noibats. Oh my goodness. It's just my luck, right guys? Just how it goes. So there's a new Frogadier coming out. He's going to put 2 damage counters on a Pokemon. Looks like he's going to put in the Trubbish here. Alright, there's a, why did you go to Frogadier? There's another Brooklet, another Froakie. Okay. I need to find our Brooklet Hill. They can limit down to 3, or even make a second Pokemon do less damage, or his water Pokemon do less damage. So there's a DCE. Well, I guess my plan is to put a DCE here and go for Energy Drive. Yay, for 60. We can knock it out next turn, but what I'm scared of is a Greninja GX. I can't remember what it does. I remember the card being like, very lackluster. So there's a DCE going to Frogadier. There's another Froakie coming down. Okay. He's just loving this Brooklet Hill. There's a Greninja GX coming down. It's got the Haze Slash for 110. See 50 damage going to our Trubbish. We get an E-Hammer, discard the DCE. Okay. There's an Aqua Patch to the Froakie. Okay, that's another item card being the discard pile. There's a Destruct for 1. Or not another, the first one. There's a Flowstone. Go to the active receiver tree, and we'll see a Haze Slash for 110 damage here. Not taking a knockout, but man, we are definitely in trouble because he can win next turn. Like, he can 100% win next turn. So there's a Noibat. Thank you, Pokemon. So Noibat coming down. We'll eat him with the DC out the active. And we'll go for an energy drive for 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. 150 left. This would be another good deck if we got set up. Like, well, I mean, I hate it we start our Tapu Lele. If we did it, we'd be okay. So, Broken Hill, gonna fail. There's a special charge for the DC back to his deck, which means he has 2 item cards in discard pile. He has no way to get those back like our last opponent did, so that's very nice for us. And if he does take a knock on the Lele this turn, we do have Stretch to get back our Lele, which is pretty cool. So, Instruct for 1, okay. There's a Frogadier coming down. So, go to 20, probably the bench Trubbish, I imagine, just to knock that out. Yep. So go down to 5. Does he find a DCE this turn? There's a Cynthia. So Cynthia is going to allow him to get a new hand of 6. Alright, so does he find the DCE? Probably. There's a Great Ball. Like a top 7 to find an item card. Or a Pokemon. Let's see what does he find a Pokemon or not. There's a Glaceon GX. Okay. Glaceon GX. There's a Flowstone going to the active. Looks like he's going to retreat to the Froakie and just hope we don't have a way to take a knockout. There's a Water to the Greninja GX onto our turn. Okay. We get an Ultra Ball. So I need to keep the Stretcher right now, of course. So the only like realistic thing is go for the Energy Drive. That's the only thing we can really do here, which is very upsetting. All right. So just haven't found so we play 11 supporter cards on purpose, like so we can do like we can draw out of this, but I guess today's not the day, right, guys? There's a DC. Wow, that Greninja GX is loaded. If he doesn't wait to retreat this guy, and we find a Guzma, and then I mean, there's pretty much no way we can take a knockout this turn, right? All right, so Cynthia have a new hand of 6. Okay, there's a Great Ball, like a top 7 again. Does he find a Pokemon here? There's an Eevee. Okay, so he can try to get that Glaceon set up we saw in his hand earlier. But how many item cards is that? So that's 4 right now. Okay, so pass on to our turn. Please give me a supporter card. Yes. All right, so play in here. Oh, no, we're fine. We don't need to play the Ultra Ball. Well, okay. We can put down Trubbish. Like, I kind of want to take a knockout here, but then if we do, then we kind of give our opponent free reign, right? Because he can send the Greninja GX, take a knockout, blah, 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 all that kind of good stuff. Probably wants to pass. Part of me wants to go for the Acid Spray for the knockout, which seems pretty cool. So, but then if he gets the Greninja GX and an Energy, he can take a double knockout, which is not what we want to see either. So I'm going to Parallel City, put him down to 3. He's probably going to discard the Eevee, most likely. Okay. Question here. Do we just pass? Or not? I kind of just want to pass and hope he doesn't have energy for this Froakie, right? How much does this do? Puts 3. So if I retreat the Lele to the Trubbish, okay, put a Psychic in the Trubbish, we can actually Acid Spray for the knockout. Yeah, that's an okay play, right? So there's an E-Hammer coming to our hand, okay. So there comes Greninja GX. Like I said, he can take a knockout this turn, but he needs, yeah, there's no way he can take a knockout on the Lele. So there's a Greninja GX coming down. Where does he put the 30 at? Probably in the Lele, right? Maybe on the, okay, starting the Noibat, okay, that's fine. Because we're going to knock out this Greninja this turn with our Tapu Lele. There's a decent, okay, so that's his third, no, it's second now, because he just starts it back to his deck, okay. So there's an Eevee coming down. I don't care about the Eevees, really. I'm not too concerned about them. I'm not too concerned about Glaceon, I guess, in retrospect. He's going to take a knockout here, going down to 4. Okay, no go send the Greninja with the... Okay, this is fine. What does this do? Oh, my goodness. It can do damage wherever he wants to. Great. Fantastic. I forgot about his GX ability. That's cool. Oh, me. My. Okie dokie. How many item cards in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, I guess we'll E-Hammer the active. Okay. Well, Stretcher. Okay. Put a Lele, and Lele for in? I think that's our best bet here. Yep. We're grabbing in. Play the in. We'll get 5, he gets 3. Yeah, how many Goosebumps has this case? So no Goosebumps has a place. So we'll play in here. So, we got the Crushing Hammer. We just don't have a... Oh, man. So, play Crushing Hammer. We'll go for Acid Spray. Yes, alright. So, there we go. Into our opponent's turn. Okay. So, we can Goosebump DCE, knock out the Greninja GX's turn. Okay. It's not how we want to play the deck at all. Just gonna let you know. This is not how we want to be playing this. But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes. So, Wattage to Eevee. Okay, this is the Energy Evolution. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's a Glaceon GX, make it where GX and EX can hurt it, whatever. But we do have we could get a Garbodor. There's a Guzma. Gonna bring up our Lele. Gonna send his Greninja GX. He's going to do a Haste Slash this turn for 110. But that's gonna be his second. Okay, so second DCE. There's the 110 damage onto our turn. Okay. Is he going to shove it back to his deck? Looks like he's not. Alright, so they see it in. So I'm going to put a DC in the active. Put down a Garbodor. Do we play Super Rod? Yeah, I'm going to play Super Rod to get back the Trubbish and 2 Psychics. And then play an in to put him down to 3. And we found a Float Stone. We can shut down this Glaceon. Okay, so we get the Glaceon. How much HP? We have 60. So put down the Trubbish. We can... Oh, Paralycities are down. We'll Floatstone the Garbodor. And we'll go for Energy Drive for the knockout. We do plenty of... Oh, we don't actually take the knockout here. We're 30 damage short. Okay, so we're going to lose this game most likely, right? Okay, since it's a Glaceon. Frost Bullet. Okay. Alright, so game number 3. This is great. Great. It's not working how it wants to. we had 2 Noibat Sprites that game. Alright, alright, so it looks like we're actually playing against a Malamar deck. That's what we want to see. Alright, so call heads. Okay? We got this, guys. We got this. 3 Garbodors. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Alright, so let's see what else he's got here. Wait. Okay, so Pokemon to the active. Okay. We'll press done. We'll get a new hand. Let's see what we find here. Okay, so there's a Noibat. Okay, so we're going... Okay, this is actually pretty okay. We got the Noibat. We'll press done. This is fine. This is fine. He does take a mulligan, but then we've got... Okay, there's a Lele. Oh, he starts a Lele. Thank you, opponent. Okay, so Water Energy. What are we playing against? This is not what I thought it was. Oh, my goodness. Is this another Greninja deck? What is this? What are we playing against now? There's... Okay, oh, my goodness. Okay. So, Crush Hammer. Woo! DCE and Cynthia. I really don't, like, discard anything out of her hand. Okay, well, Mysterious Treasure. No! No! No, that was actually a good turn. We're going to discard the Guzma, get some stuff out, get the Trubbish. My goodness. Okay. Alright, I know we won a game, but we need to win a real game. Man, that was going to be great. We're going to use its attack, maybe discard a lot of item cards, but guess what? No, we're not. Just kidding. Okay. Great. That was great, guys. Alright, so game number 4. I guess that didn't really count as game number 3, right? Okay, Paulita. What's up, Paulita? So call heads. We lost the coin flip. Alright, so the chooses who goes first. My opponent's going to go first, of course. Let's see. Okay, so going to mulligan. He's going to play Enhanced Hammer. What else will he know we're playing? Alright, so press done. See, what do we find here? So there's double Noibat. Okay, it's actually an okay hand. Press done. Start double Noibat. We can Mysterious Treasure, discard the Sycamore, get a Trubbish out, and then we'll start figuring out from there. We'll start figuring out where we're going from there. Alright. So a Trubbish up himself. Trubbish come down. Is this the same deck? I thought we were playing the mirror for a second. So this is an Espeon version. So, oh, it looks like it is an Espeon version. Oh, man. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, man. Alright, so there's a Espeon GX come down. Okay. So I guess in this matchup, we really don't need a Garbatoxin, right? So a Mysterious Treasure, discard the Sycamore, get a new card that is going to be a Trubbish. Okay. So grab a Trubbish, put down the Trubbish. Floatstone the Trubbish and play it in for a new hand of 6. Look for DCE this turn. Come on down, DCE. Just kidding. Alrighty, so we will Crush Nimmer. Discard the Psychic Energy. Perilous City. Our opponent down to 3, so discard one of the Trubbishes. Okay. And I guess we'll pass, because that's all we really can do. At least Psybeam doesn't knock us out. So press. I mean, I guess we could have put down the Noibat or Ultra Ball for another Trubbish. But I want to keep the cards in my hand. Like, I want the Ultra Ball. There's a Field Blower. Get rid of Floatstone. And that's fine with me. That's one card he puts into the discard pile. So we're hitting for 20. So it's 40 right now. Okay. And the thing about this is he has an Espeon GX while we don't. So it's just like he's going to the active. There's a Garbatox and Garbodor come along, which you don't really care about. There's a Perilous City, put us down to 3. There's an N, so we get a new hand of 6. Alright, so what is he looking for? Probably the Garbatoxin. Trash Lynch. It will take a knockout this turn. Okay. Did he find the Trash Lynch? And that's the question. So Mysterious Treasure will allow him to find one, but does he have 3 in the discard pile now? 1, 2, 3. That will allow us to take a knock on his Trash Lynch this turn. Alright, so there's a Garbodor trash coming down. There's a Trash Lynch for the knockout. Doing 60. Goes out of 5. We're going to set up Trubbish, and we're going to follow the same thing here. So on our turn, we'll get a Psychic Energy. So put down the Trubbish. Ultra Ball, discard the Crush Namer and DCE. We could grab a Lele. We have 2, 5. We have 5. I think we need to grab the Lele. So that way we can play another supporter card this turn. So put a Psychic Energy active, play down Lele, use 1 attack, find a 1 attack to find a Cynthia to get a new hand of 6, and hopefully we can find ourselves a Garbodor, Mysterious Treasure, or an Ultra Ball. Let's see what the Cynthia gets us here. And it gets us the Ultra Ball. So Ultra Ball, discard the Cynthia and the Floodstone. I want to keep the Mewtwo just in case we need it for later on. We'll get the Garbatoxin, or not the Garbatoxin, just Trash Lynch, put a Trash on the active, and we will go for a Trash Lynch for the knockout. I discarded the wrong card too, didn't I? I discarded the Cynthia, right? Yep, sure did, buddy. Alright, good, great. Super Rod, good. Accidentally discarded the wrong card. Great. Fantastic. This is going just like we always plan it, guys. Watch out today on Road Tuesday. Squeaky's always here to make mistakes. So there's Garbatox coming up. He probably has a Floodstone in hand, most likely. There's a Psychic going to the Espeon. So we're going to see, most likely... Oh, there's a Guzman. I'm going to bring out Trubbish and take a knock on it while he can, actually. There's a Super Rod. Okay. Oh, he actually does take a knockout here. He only does 60. So those 3 go back to his deck. Okay. I'm going to knock out the Trubbish with nothing on it. So Psybeam for 60. Okay. We have a Guzman here, which is really nice. There's a Stretcher. Okay. So we're going to Guzman, break up his Trubbish. Send him a Garbodor. Wait, do we have enough for knock on the active? 20, 40, 60, 80, 80. Okay. No, we don't. Alright, so a Trash Lynch for the knockout. Go down to 4 price cards. Alright, 160. We find a Guzma, okay. Does he have a DCE in hand? That's the question here. Going to draw a card. Oh, he does have the DC. Alright, so we'll see a Cynthia here. Gonna shuffle his hand deck and draw 6 new cards. What to do now? We're kind of in an interesting. I mean, we talked like a DCE. Oh, stretcher. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200 HP. Yes, it does. If we talk like a Psychic Energy, we actually have enough for the knockout here. We have stretcher in hand. All right, so Mysterious Treasure. Okay, there's another guy being. Okay, good. So a Trubbish going to his hand. Okay. Trubbish. Floodstone. I'm gonna give it the Floodstone too much. Psychic for the knockout, okay. Put your filthy ass all over him. Okay, send the Lele on the our turret. Okay, what do we find here? Give me something good, Pokemon. It's not what we needed, actually. What do we do here, guys? Okay. Mewtwo would be really good right now, right? It'd be fantastic to use. So he's got the Divide GX. So I really can't put down another Pokemon because it's just going to take a knock on it. So right now, we kind of have to pass, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all we really can do. That's upsetting. Because if we put down another Pokemon, then he just, like, knocks it out. Like, put down the Trubbish, whatever. So we don't need to put that down. This is Cynthia, okay. Next turn, what we can do, if we type like a DCE, we're looking really good. But we have to type like a DCE. Let's get the Floodstone and Garb, which means we can never use our guy again. There's a Drampa coming down. I'm not too concerned about the Drampa. And there's the Divide GX I was talking about. So he's going to knock out the Trubbish, probably knock out the Noibat, and put the rest on the Tapu Lele. I expected this from him, for sure, right? But this is pretty bad. He's probably going to have the advantage to win now, because he can knock out that Lele whenever he wants to with his own Trash Lance, because right now he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140. Plus the 40 is 180, so he has enough to knock out this Trash Lance next turn if he does get that. I'm hoping we talk a DCE, we get to swing at Mewtwo. So on our turn. And that's pretty much going to be game. Yeah. We can Guzma bring up somebody, but if he has his own Guzma, he just wins. So put down Mewtwo. We'll Guzma bring up his Mewtwo, or his Drampa, set up Mewtwo, and we'll just pass. But realistically, he probably has an out to this, most likely. And now he has his Espeon ready to attack whenever he wants to. And that's pretty much going to be game. Yeah, I mean, if we had the DCE, we could have, like, smacked the Lele, the Espeon hand. Man, okay, well, we just didn't find any supporter cards, right? I mean, we only played 2? Well, we discarded Cynthia the round moment 2. Okay, there's a Righteous Edge here, most likely. There's a Mysterious Treasure. Okay, gonna get another Trubbish out. Okay, that's Trubbish. I guess I should have Mysterious Treasure last turn for a Trubbish, just to have it. So if we need to find a... Okay, oh my goodness, he's got so much stuff. If he doesn't find a Fluster, I'm going to be very surprised. Because he's only played 1 so far. He probably plays 4, right? Yeah, there's a Flowstone. Okay, he doesn't have the game just yet, though. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have grabbed a Trubbish last turn. But it's not going to matter because whoever attack with an Espeon just knocks it out. There's an in. So we get Flowstone the active. Super Rod, the Trubbish back to our hand, put down the Trubbish. We can Super Rod to shuffle back in the Trubbish, Psychic, and then Mewtwo. Okay, we can Mysterious Treasure, discard the Ultra Ball to grab another Trubbish. Or do we grab I think we're gonna grab Mewtwo here. I have a plan. I do have a plan. So if we can discard the Psychic Energy, end him to 1, like if we end him to 1, discard the Psychic Energy, and the next turn Guzma DC knock out this guy, we might have a chance. That's the only really out we have. And well, that didn't matter. We didn't draw into what we wanted. Yep, didn't find a Psychic Energy or Guzma or DC next turn. Oops. Whoopsies! Alright, well that's gonna be game. Okay, so, I don't know. It doesn't matter. He can knock out whoever he wants to. That's upsetting. Well, the deck didn't work like I wanted to. Do I care that you have Sycamore? You already have the game. All right. Well, we're just gonna concede. All right. So there we go. There's Road Tuesday. Can we make the deck better? I don't know. I mean, the upsetting thing is we really didn't want to play. We didn't play any of the decks I wanted to play against. Like, we didn't play against the Malamar deck. We didn't play against the Buzzwole deck. We didn't play any of those decks, but... So, it might be good against the meta, but outside of that, it's probably not that good. I don't know what else to add. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Maybe you need to take away the Crush Hammer and Hand Hammers. I just like the idea of, like, being able to Crush Hammer the energies away. And that's, I don't know, that seems pretty, whatever. So the question is this a good idea? Is this not a good idea? Like, both games, we prized our Pokemon, then later on, we just played, I think the second Greninja game was, like, really good. It was going to be really good. And then he just conceded, so I never know what's going to happen. But guys, there we go. There's Road Tuesday. There is the Noibat Garbodor deck. That didn't really work today, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Have a great Tuesday. Alrighty, bye.